Good morning, ladies, and welcome to your free 5-day wellness challenge with me, Nikki. I am going to be sharing, as I've said previously in the group, some of my powerful insights into getting stronger, healthier, happier, just improving overall health throughout menopause, because it is a time of life that can bring us lots of challenges, but there's also a time of life that can bring us some new opportunities. So some of you may have participated in previous challenges with me before, which might have been fully exercise based, but this particular challenge gives you much more, as we will be looking at aspects of nutrition, recovery and exercise as a more whole health approach, which is what we use at Empower Coaching, to help ladies feel better, feel empowered. And I'll be sharing some of the top tips and knowledge that I have shared and do share with my clients. So firstly, before we look at today's focus, I've also dropped today's move into the group this morning for you all. So make sure you click on that link, follow the video through and enjoy today's exercise. Don't forget to share when you've done it and how you found it. Remember, it's all about participating in the group, getting stuck in, getting accountable, which is one of the big factors that makes a big difference as to what you're going to get out of this week. So let's take a look at what we're going to be talking about today. Firstly, it's a very quick intro as to what hormones are. At the end of the day, it's important to know this, right? These are the things that are generally causing us all the trouble throughout perimenopause, menopause, whatever stage you're currently at. But what are hormones? What do they do? What do they affect? So hormones are chemicals that coordinate different functions in our bodies. They carry messages through our blood to our organs, skin, muscles, and other tissues, like a kind of messenger system, basically. So they will carry information and instructions from one set of cells to another. And this system influences almost every cell, organ, and function in our bodies. So very, very important things. Hormones help regulate your body's processes, so things such as hunger, blood pressure, sexual desire, estrogen being mostly known for maintaining the reproductive system in females. Also, though, greatly contributes to cognitive health, bone health, the function of the cardiovascular system, so heart and everything, and other essential bodily processes. So it's really always important to know the why. So what are we kicking things off with? It's our friend sugar. So when I say sugar, what do you think of? Do you think of chocolate, sweets like Haribo, cakes, biscuits? What's your go-to? Do you think alcohol? What about if I said bread, starch, certain carbohydrates? Our carbohydrate intake will include sugars too. So it's just important to be aware of this at this stage, okay? Carbs are good, healthy carbs, okay? So unprocessed carbs, these are an important part of our diet. So don't be fooled into thinking that carbs are a bad thing. But we do need to bear in mind that if we are eating a higher carb diet and not balancing things up with good proteins and fats, then we can potentially experience some of the same symptoms that you would get from a high sugar diet, especially when it comes to energy crashes, hot flashes, and low mood. So why should we be knowledgeable and aware of how sugars can make us feel? What can happen if we don't look at managing our blood sugar levels? So you may or may not know that sugar intake levels can affect all of the things listed here. So energy levels, mood, cognitive function. So again, that clarity, we talk about brain fog a lot in menopause, hot flashes, sleep, the quality of sleep, inflammation. Inflammation is, at the basis of all health issues. gut dysbiosis. That just means gut poor function of the gut. So things like IBS, etc., cortisol levels, and again, hormone levels. What you might not realise is mood is perhaps that you might not connect with high blood sugars, but studies show increased sugar intake can increase risk of depression, and the research is very strong there. And of course, that can be linked to tiredness as well. Brain function. Although that short, sharp increase in blood sugar can improve cognitive function for a short period, longer, more stable blood sugar levels show long-term better brain function. So it really can impact a lot of how we feel, particularly in perimenopause. So to kick off day one, our challenge this week is to stop the added sugar. Okay, now the hidden sugars are something that we take a look at a lot more in the Empowered Woman coaching programs. All right, so we're not going to worry about that this week. We're going to keep things very simple, very effective. It is no added sugar. So what does that mean for you? What does that mean? What's your go-to? Is it the biscuits? Is it the chocolates? Is it the wine? Is it the Haribo? What's your thing? What's your thing where you're having regular sugar potentially? So fizzy pop, I don't know, frothy coffee with syrup, one of my favourites. So let us know in the group what this is going to mean for you today. This is just 5 days, so we're not just doing it for today, we are doing it for the rest of the week, ideally, okay, because it's going to take us a little while just to start feeling those benefits, a few days. So it's just 5 days minimum, and you can do this. That's what we're here for, to feel better and to learn how these things can make us feel. So stay accountable. Share your commitments. The other important thing to make sure you're doing throughout this week is drinking plenty of water. Okay, that's going to help massively. It helps manage inflammation, obviously dehydration, energy levels, the list goes on. So it's the simplest thing you can do. So we are going to cut out those added sugars and we're going to make sure we're drinking enough water. Simple. Right, so share your commitments. Let us know what you're going to be knocking on the head for this week, and I look forward to seeing those pop up in the group and seeing how you're getting on. Have a great day.